Hello, this is Olivia Boone, also known as Olivia Lynn in the music world, um, though it is very small because I haven't done much with it, but I plan to change that in the future. So I wanted to get on here today and make a video about not giving up on your dreams. Um, I'm doing this partly for myself, and when I post this, hopefully someone somewhere out there will watch this video and be like, yeah, there is something that I wanted to do that I I gave up on. You could have limiting beliefs around it, believing that you couldn't do it, that you weren't capable of doing it, that you didn't have the time or money to do it, that you weren't going to be successful at it, that you didn't know how to do it. There's a lot of things that can hold us back from pursuing our dreams. And I'm here to tell you that you're believing a bunch of lies, for one. And for two, you should go out and pursue your dreams because life is short. Um, no one is promised tomorrow. So do what you can now to make yourself happy, to live a happy life, because when you get to the end of your life, um, you don't want to have regrets. You don't want to say, I wish I had done that. I wish I had pursued that. I wish I had done more of it. Um, this is the date today is January 31st, 2020. And as of this recording, the beginning of this week, we lost basketball legend Kobe Bryant, which, for one, shocked the world. Whoever follows basketball and follows him as a basketball superstar and whatever else he has done with his life. I'm sorry I don't follow him, but um, it was an untimely death between him and his teenage daughter and the others. On a more personal level, I lost my great aunt recently. I lost a cousin of mine a couple years ago to breast cancer. So, and going further back, I've lost both my grandmothers. So I haven't dealt with much death personally, but and my child, I lost a child in 2003. So that just goes to show you, life is short and we shouldn't waste time pursuing what we love. Otherwise, we're just going to end up living a miserable life, living for what other people want, what other people feel like they need from you. And it's a sad way to live. So go out there and do it. Go out there and do it. My dream was to, I shouldn't say was, but it was so long ago, when this started. My dream was to have a music career. And I decided that when I was 13 years old. I was in junior high and I got my first keyboard because I love music. We had a piano in our house. It was my mom's piano, but I played it the most. Um, and I loved it so much, and I wanted a keyboard um, really bad, and my dad got me one as a Christmas gift. And when I started playing with it, and with all the sounds, the different electronic sounds it had on it, I just fell in love with it. And I was like, if I could do this for the rest of my life, like, compose electronic music on a keyboard and piano and make CDs and sell them to um, anybody who wants to listen, anybody who loves that kind of music, I would be happy for the rest of my life. I would die happy. But yeah, several years later, I things started happening that made me push away from my dreams and made me lose sight of what they were, made me lose sight of what I wanted to do, uh, and just tore me down mentally and emotionally. I was in a really bad spot for a really long time because of it. Um, I didn't give up though. When the internet became a thing, when MySpace came out, I made a MySpace music profile. When Facebook came out, I waited a little bit, but I jumped on and I made a music profile. I made a Facebook fan page. Since then, I had shut down my music Facebook profile and my Facebook fan page because I couldn't. For one, you're not supposed to have two Facebook profiles, and for two, I couldn't figure out how to claim my fan page as my own on my personal Facebook profile, if that makes sense. Um, my fan page was connected to my music profile, and I couldn't transfer ownership, so I just ended up shutting it down because I was like, I'm not recording anything professionally. I'm not out there selling my music, so there isn't much point in having a fan page because what are they going to be a fan of? But I did record a YouTube video or a video that I put on YouTube with one of my songs on it. I recorded another song that was a very poor recording from a cassette that I had on MySpace. Last I checked, that song has disappeared from MySpace. I don't know where it went. I don't remember erasing it, but it's not there anymore. Although the YouTube video is still up. In 2011, I started my own website that is still up to this day. I have to pay on it every month to keep it running, but I'm not going to shut it down because shutting it down would be like throwing in the towel. It'd be like saying, "No, Olivia, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna get this career off the ground. Like, stop lying to yourself. I'm not gonna do that." So I have it up, and my YouTube video is on there if you want to see it. The song is called "Romantic Twilight." It's a piano composition. So if you want to check it out, feel free. I hope you enjoy it. So, like I said, I really just strayed away from music. Though I didn't give up on it, I kept writing, I kept looking into how to doing it, though after a while I gave up on it. Not completely, but didn't look into it as much. Just kind of let it fall to the wayside, focused on other things. Um, Sometimes to the point where I was just focused on living life, like just trying to get through the day because I've been dealing with depression for a really long time. Undiagnosed depression. Been very sad. So, um, yeah. What else do I want to say? Oh, my turnaround. These last, I don't know, maybe year or so, I really started getting back into um, looking into starting a career. Now, at this point, this is 2020, so the music industry in itself is very different from what it was even 10 years ago. A lot of things have changed as far as how people put music out there, how they market, how they promote, all that good stuff. So it's kind of like learning everything over again. But learning all this stuff is a long process. So um, since I don't have the money to like buy a program and get everything handed to me, I'm researching everything on my own, which is very time consuming. But I'm doing more on my off time, like I said, and I haven't done much writing though. Like these last 10 years, I haven't done much writing. But it's been coming back to me. You know, I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm tired of where I've been. I'm tired of feeling stuck. I'm tired of feeling unhappy. And I'm trying to find my way back to me, back to the, 17-year-old kid before everything started going left and I started losing sight of what I really wanted. So, last night, for the first time in years, I had an urge to buy a notebook strictly for songwriting and poetry. Now, I have a few notebooks of songs and poetry, um, collecting dust in a drawer um, that I'm not really doing anything with because I'm not pursuing anything at this time. But yeah, after a while, I just kind of gave up on writing. But like I said, um, I'm finding my way back now. So um, I may be posting more on my website. I don't have a fan page right now on Facebook, but you can find me on my website. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram, so you can find me on those platforms. Um, as I go through, I'm really going through a transition in my life, mentally and emotionally. And while I'm doing this, um, I really feel like music is going to play a big part in helping me find my way, helping me ground myself and keeping me in touch with me, um, remembering what I loved and going back to what I love, I hope will make me stronger emotionally and mentally and help me push forward and help me find or help me get to um, a better version of myself. So that is um, my goal right now. Which, oh my goodness, I'm on my lunch break, so time is almost up. I haven't even had lunch yet. I didn't eat yet. Um, but yeah, for the first time last night in years, I wanted to have a notebook to write in. I've been listening to like different kinds of music on YouTube, and I found some tracks, some instrumental tracks, like beats, like hip hop beats, um, which I know is totally out of the genre that I would want to pursue professionally, but it is another part of me nonetheless because I have uh, a lot of things to say. Um, And sometimes music can say those things without saying any words. And when I hear those songs, when I hear those beats, I can almost hear my story in the song. Um, Maybe you can relate, when you hear a song you like that kind of tells your story. Um, and you're like, yeah, that's talking about me. And for me, even instrumental music, certain songs I listen to, I can hear my story in it. And for some of them, I want to put lyrics to it. So um, I'll probably be doing that. I might not post everything I write, but it will definitely give me a creative outlet right now and really help me get in touch with myself and my feelings and um, focus on what I need to do to push forward and become a better version of myself. And I encourage you to do the same. Um, Whatever that may be for you, whether it be cooking or painting or music or gardening, just something positive, something that you love to do as a creative outlet. I urge you to go out there and do it. Um, and don't feel selfish about it either. You know, if you're a wife, uh, is a happy wife is a happy life. If the wife's not happy, then nobody's happy. That's a lot of household sayings. Um, and if you're a guy, I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting in touch with your feelings, getting in touch with you, because you don't want to go out there and mess up relationships with women or even with your guy friends, because you don't know who you are as a person. You want to know who you are as a person and not be fake with anybody. There's way too many fake people out here, way too many. Even on social media, they want to put out a fake version of themselves, and it's not worth it. You're telling the world lies, and you're just making yourself miserable in the end. You will be happiest being your best authentic self, and that is my goal, and that is my wish for you, to find your own authentic self and be happy doing it. So, with that, I will wish you peace and love, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.